What's up, everybody? In 2023, I got my first camera ever. Every second I spent working on my job, I always had one goal in mind. And I told myself, you're gonna quit this job one day so you can find a way to make it in film. So I quit. And the day I quit, I said, this is the last job you're ever gonna work, because you're gonna find your own way to make it in film. In this twisted way, I was delusional in it. And not delusional in a bad way. For me, I always thought of delusional, and you don't just believe in something. You don't just believe in yourself. You're delusional in that thing. You're taking it a level higher. And with that, that's when I finally made my decision to be delusional and create Delusional Palace. Delusional Palace is the only mini documentary and blog article production company in Hawaii, focused on creating mini documentaries, blog articles, and more that tell every business owner and small up-and-coming artist's story in ways never told in Hawaii before. The only requirement for you is to be delusional. Delusional Palace gives your up-and-coming brand, business, and craft an entertaining and stylized calling card. It'll be your bridge to connect your audience to your story and make them feel involved with you and your brand's story from the very start. Something that a typical ad or promo video just can't do. Here in the Palace, we create a 5-minute mini documentary that fully tells your story. Your mini doc isn't an ad or a piece of promo that a business owner blows $1,500 on just to have somebody scroll right past on social media when they first see it. Within 5 minutes, a Delusional Palace mini documentary aims to promptly get everyone involved who's watching engaged in what you do, who you are, and what your brand, craft, or business is to make you want to keep up with your story. We're not focused on getting you 1 million views or making you go viral. We create timeless pieces out of everybody in the Palace. People will see as the very first thing on your social media and go, damn, that was really good. After watching that doc, I want to follow their story. And if you thought the mini documentary wasn't enough, the exact other half of what makes Delusional Palace is our blog. On average, it takes a filmmaker about 2 to 2.5 hours to film an interview. That's 2+ hours of what could be valuable information that just didn't fit into that 5-minute documentary that gets completely thrown out that we would love to keep, but can't. Well, that's exactly what the blog is for. On our website's official blog, you can find full transcriptions of every single person in the Palace's full interview that includes everything that we shot transcripted into words that did and didn't make it into the mini documentary, including all types of 4K quality stills from your mini documentary, social links that you'd like to include, and more. And if you thought those 2 essential pieces weren't enough, I'd be more than pleased to tell you that there's more. Delusional Palace includes 3 essential mini reels that act as clips made for social media to summarize the 3 different sections told in your mini documentary, to be that teaser for the full thing and act as your calling card to pin to your reels. And you can't forget our final blooper reel that takes a compilation of what we've done on our shoots and wraps the fun moments we had with you with this little bow that goes on top of everything. And everything that I mentioned here makes up what I call our Delusional Palace spot. It's all offered at one flexible flat rate that always makes sense for the Palace and for the person that we're working with. So to all the young business owners, artists, and dreamers trying to make it in Hawaii and something they believe in, and tell your story in the only way it deserves to be heard, are you ready to be delusional?